There are moments when the world doesn't just feel uncertain or complex, it feels incomprehensible. This doesn't mean we stop asking questions. Embracing mystery asks something different of us. It asks us to stay present when answers don't come. Some of the most important things in life can only be encountered, not explained. If the world is incomprehensible, then as people of Providence, we must embrace mystery. Welcome to Walk the Walk, where we go beyond talking the talk. I'm Scott McLarty, head of Providence High School in Burbank, California, and in this show, we talk out of school about growing up and being a grown-up, about learning and leading for a better world. Let's get into it. Welcome to Walk the Walk. I'm Scott McLarty, head of school at Providence High School. There are moments when the world doesn't just feel uncertain or complex, it feels incomprehensible. Not confusing in a way that invites problem solving, but disorienting in a way that leaves us searching for meaning. Events don't line up. Explanations feel thin. The usual frameworks fail us. We ask why and are met with silence, contradiction, or grief. This is often the hardest place to be. We are shaped by a culture that tells us everything should make sense eventually if we gather enough information, analyze hard enough, or wait long enough. According to Bob Johansen, Jeremy Kirschbaum, and Gabe Cervantes in their 2025 book, Leaders Make the Future, 10 New Skills to Humanize Leadership with Generative AI, it isn't that we don't understand what is happening. Rather, incomprehensible means that it is very difficult to understand why something is happening. We witness events and decisions that seem illogical or senseless, whether because the origins are too long ago, too unspeakable, or just absurd. If the world is incomprehensible, then as people of Providence, we must embrace mystery. Mystery is not ignorance. It's not giving up on truth. It's the recognition that reality is deeper than our explanations and that not everything meaningful can be understood on our terms or on our timeline. Some of the most important things in life can only be encountered, not explained. Faith has always understood this. Scripture does not offer tidy answers to life's hardest questions. Instead, it offers presence. God does not explain suffering to Job. God shows up. Jesus does not remove mystery from the world. He enters it fully through incarnation, through love, through the cross. The Christian tradition insists on something both humbling and hopeful, that mystery is not the absence of God, but often the place where God is closest. The Sisters of Providence lived this truth. They trusted Providence not because they could see clearly where things were headed, but because they believed they were held by God, by community. Their faith was not certainty. It was courage in the midst of unknowing. In an incomprehensible world, the temptation is to force meaning, to grasp for certainty, or to retreat into cynicism. Embracing mystery asks something different of us. It asks us to stay present when answers don't come, to remain compassionate when clarity is elusive, to trust that meaning may be unfolding in ways we cannot yet see. This doesn't mean we stop asking questions. It means we ask them with humility. It means we learn to live with holy patience, with ourselves, with others, and with the world. So what does embracing mystery look like in practice? Well, here are a few things we can try together. Let questions remain open. Not every question needs an immediate answer. Some questions do their best work over time. Practice presence instead of explanation. When others are suffering or when we are, our presence often matters more than our words. Resist the urge to rush meaning. Some understanding only comes later, sometimes much later, and sometimes not at all. Stay rooted in relationship. Mystery is easier to bear when we're not alone. Community doesn't solve mystery, but it certainly sustains us within it. Trust what you cannot see. Faith is not certainty about outcomes, it's trust in accompaniment, trust that we are not abandoned in the unknown. To embrace mystery is not to disengage from the world. It is to engage it more deeply with reverence, humility, and hope. It's to acknowledge that we are not the authors of meaning, but participants in it. As we close this exploration of our brittle, anxious, nonlinear, and incomprehensible time, I want to name this clearly. None of this work is about mastering the world. It's about becoming the kind of people who can live well and together within it. Grounded, curious, wise, comfortable with paradox, connected, resilient, agile, and open to mystery. This is the work now. This is who we can choose to be. Thank you for walking the walk with me. See you next time. Thank you for joining me on Walk the Walk. Please support us by following, subscribing, and visiting us at providencehigh.org/walkthewalk, where you can sign up for our email list to join the conversation. Thanks again, and see you next time.